If you're about to come to the UK and you want to know what to expect or what to put in place before coming, then you should definitely keep on watching. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nena Obasi, and today I would be talking about what to expect and what to put in place before coming to the UK if you are already about to come. So I know that regardless of this whole corona crisis, there are still a lot of people that are probably thinking of coming to the UK for their masters or for any other reason. If you are among those people, or even if it's not for school purposes and you just want to come to the UK, there are certain things that you would need to know about the UK before coming. So now, talking about what to expect or what the experience here is like, I would start by saying that the people here are so polite. Like, they are so polite. Like, when they see you on the road, they just smile and pass. Like, they will definitely smile at you, so you definitely have to get used to random people smiling at you for no reason. And don't be offended if the smile seems fake, because sometimes they might just go like this, just like immediately. So just get used to people smiling at you randomly. I feel like it's their way of like welcoming you to their land or their region or their area or something. Like, it's their way of like trying to be friendly towards you and all that. So people here are so polite and they would definitely smile at you a lot. Also, you would have to address your lecturers by their name. There is no Mr., no Sir, no Ma. Like, they don't want you to say Sir, Ma or anything. They're like, no, my name is this or my name is that. Call me by my name. Another thing is the weather. Like, I cannot overemphasize how cold this weather is. I don't think cold is the word. I think it's confused. If you are watching movies like American movies or all these movies and you see them wearing winter jackets and you see snow, you might probably think that you can handle the cold. But as you're landing at that airport and that cold is hitting you, you would just be thinking about your life, especially if you do not dress appropriately for the weather. Like, you should actually prepare, as in dress from Nigeria with heavy clothes, because when you land, it's going to be so cold. The cold here is crazy. Now the sun is shining, the next minute is windy, the next minute rain is falling, and the kind of rain that falls here is like you can't even hear it, but it's really falling, like it's falling really heavy. Remember one time I went to the bus stop to get a bus to go to school, and it was so windy. The wind almost blew me away. It almost blew me away because I was there fighting for my life. Like, I did not have stamina again. I was just there. My umbrella, it broke my umbrella. It's like I was like it was like, I mean, I don't think I have stamina. The wind almost blew me away. So the cold here is so much. The weather, you should actually prepare for the weather. Like, I feel like the weather is really underestimated. Like, it's very like it's crazy. It's really crazy. So you should come with appropriate clothing. Like, your winter jacket should be very thick. You should be thick enough, because regardless of the fact that the more you stay, you will get used to the cold. The period you would be arriving, that period will be so cold for you. So some people even end up wearing like two clothings and all that, but like they even sell stuff like thermal wear so that you can feel warm. Like, you wear them under your trousers. So if you're wearing like ordinary trouser or ordinary sweater like this, sometimes, especially during the winter, you are just going out for death sentence, because the cold is going to kill you before you come back. So like, the weather is so cold. Think of the worst possible cold, maybe the ones from Game of Thrones, that winter is coming, that, you know, that snow. Think of that one and prepare for that kind of cold before coming. Another important point is that when you get here, if you are just converting, like if they tell you, oh, this milk is 20 pounds and you're converting to naira before buying, you will not buy anything. Like, if you're always punching calculator and be converting, you really would not buy anything, honestly, because you're like, this milk that I'm buying 1,000 naira, yeah, when you convert it, is like 100k. Like, hey, Jesus, 100k, so it's 100k that I'm using to buy milk when I'll use 1k to buy the milk in Nigeria. You get? So if you keep on punching calculator, you would not buy anything, trust me. So avoid, I know it's hard, like it comes with, like, it comes unconsciously, but like regardless of the fact that it comes that way, you should try not to be punching the calculator all the time, because now you're spending pounds and not naira. If you're punching the calculator, you really would not buy anything. Also, if you are coming here and you have like a LinkedIn account, try and use your LinkedIn account to find people that are also coming here. For example, if your LinkedIn account says that you are going to, so you graduated from, let me say, Babcock University or Covenant University, and it says where you live, maybe in Lagos, or it says your country, Nigeria, and it says the school you are going to, let's say University of Dundee, like your profile in your LinkedIn. And when you go to your school profile on LinkedIn, click on the alumni, because your profile already states that you went to Covenant University or Babcock, or you're from Nigeria, and you're also going to ask you to show you people, like it will filter people from Nigeria or people that went to your school that are currently in the UK. So you can be able to reach out to those people so that it will be easier for you when you get here. Like it can be lonely and hard when you get here, especially when you don't have family members or you don't have anybody staying here. So if you can use any social media handle at all, not only LinkedIn, if you can use any social media handle at all to find someone that can help you, or someone that you can be friends with when you come here, someone that can help you around with with little things and show you places, at least for the first period you are here, for the first few weeks you are here, then it would be better than coming here and just thinking of how to start, you get. So if you can use maybe LinkedIn or any social media handle to figure out who you can be friends with, then you should definitely go ahead with that. But be careful so you don't fall prey to any scammer online. When it comes to money, you should try to bring enough money. If you intend on working when you come here, you should bring money that will last you for at least 4 months, because like you might get lucky when you get here, you can find a job immediately. But if you don't get that lucky, it might take a while before you actually get a job. So like 4 months, you should actually bring money that will sustain you for at least 4 months. So within that 4 months, you can be able to get a job, and hopefully in the 3rd month you should be able to get a job actually. So when it comes to jobs, I would divide jobs into 2: temporary jobs and permanent jobs. So when it comes to finding a job in the UK, let's say temporary jobs, if you can be able to find somebody online, if you have a family member in the UK or somebody that can advise you better on the ways to go, especially in your region, because like England and Scotland, I'm in Scotland, and England's procedure might be different. So especially in your region or your area particularly, like if you have anybody that can advise you on what to do, it would be the best. But if you don't, I know in England they have some of these job agencies that favor students, some of them like Sift. Now the way it is, you don't really need to apply for it, you just need to register on an app, and then if there are any jobs, you can click on it and you just go. You are not like confined to any company particularly. So if you can find those kind of agencies, it will be better for student jobs if you are looking for temporary jobs. And there are other agencies depending on your area. Look for job agencies around that favor students. And also you can also use websites like Indeed. You can use CV Jobs, you can use Reed to get all these like part-time jobs. Like there are so many part-time jobs here that you can actually get. When it comes to permanent jobs, so I just want to paint this picture. Let's say you are coming to the UK in September 2020 and you intend on retaining a job or getting a job by September 2021 when you are done, so that you won't have to go back to Nigeria until you are done. The truth is that if that is your plan, you actually need to start applying almost immediately, because if you want to get a job for September 2021, or let's say if companies are recruiting for September 2021, they start posting job applications in September 2020. So it's a rolling, like it starts from September 2020 and goes till the next year. So if you're able to secure a job before September 2021, then they will wait for you to be done with school. Do you understand? So most times it starts posting job applications in September 2020, and their job applications will close by latest March of 2021. So if by March or April of 2021 you have not started looking for jobs, you are actually late. If you think that, oh, I'm still going to graduate by September 2021, and by April you've not started, you're like, oh, I'm still on time. No, you're actually late. The earlier you start, the better for you. So you actually need to start early. And another reason for starting early is because the application process is actually really long, and you will have to write series of tests. You have to write the numeric tests, the verbal reasoning tests. You have to write the psychometric tests. Now, these tests are not as easy as they sound. So when you start those tests, you might notice that you are not passing those tests at the first go. Now, the essence or the good part of it is that because you started early, you would get used to writing those tests and get used to what they actually want or what they actually require from, let me say, people they want to work with. You continue to practice, you realize that if at all the first time you wrote the test you could not even pass the numeric, you might realize that the next time you write it, you will actually pass that numeric. And maybe the next time you wanna write and you pass numeric, you did not pass verbal. You might say that the next time you write that test, you might pass the numeric and pass the verbal. And like that, you start progressing, you get. So you actually need to start on time so that you won't, like, it won't be late when you're finally ready. Do you understand? Also, rejection is normal in this country. Like, it can get depressing, because I remember that when I started looking for jobs, there was a particular time I was waking up every day to rejection letters. But I'm saying that you should not be discouraged by those rejection letters, because you should just not let them put you down, because like it happens to every one of us that comes here, like, basically. So if you're looking for jobs, whether part-time jobs or permanent jobs, you should actually start early, and people are getting it. So you will definitely get it if you just put in the work. All you need to do is just put in the work. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. I hope it was also helpful. And if by now you have not subscribed, guys, what did I do to offend you? Just click on the button below and just subscribe to my channel. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.
I gotta say something to you.